Good afternoon, Frady Bunch. It's Friday. My work day kicked my behind, so I thought what better way to kick off our weekend than delving into the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook. Yeah. So this is episode 2. Of my Disney DIY series, cooking my way through the unofficial Disney Parks cookbook. Loving it so far. Loving it. If you watched my previous episode on the raspberry Mickey macarons, I definitely said that wrong. You will know that I skipped the first recipe in the book, which is churros, because I already made that. But yeah, so we are on technically recipe 3, but for me, recipe 2. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. I think it'll be just the ticket to turn my stressful, chaotic day upside down and turn it into a super califragilistic day. Or a zippity doo-dah day, or yeah. Whatever works for you, whatever you prefer, it all applies at Disney. Yeah, so today we are making cookies and cream Mickey Mouse cupcakes. These can be found at Candy Palace on Main Street, USA in Disneyland in California, which is exciting. I think they also have them in Disney World now, and you can also find them, I believe, in Disney Springs, which is also in Florida. So these cupcakes are a chocolate cupcake, and I have a muffin pan, cupcake pan lined with cupcake liners. There's my oven! Yay! Muffin pan lined with cupcake liners. They're pink. Unfortunately, I thought they were red when I looked at them the other day, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're still gonna be good. They're still gonna look like Mickey / Minnie Mouse. It'll be fine. And my oven is preheated to 350 degrees, so we are ready to go. All we have to do is get our chocolate cupcake mixture together and get to baking. So let's do it. So first thing we do is we need 3 tablespoons of salted butter. When I saw that, I was like, I don't know, because I don't generally use salted butter when I'm baking. You're not able to control the salt content in your things that are supposed to be sweet. But for recipe's sake, we use the salted butter. So I have 3 tablespoons of salted butter that is soft. I'm gonna add this to my stand mixer. And you need a 1.5 cups of granular sugar. I have my paddle attachment here. Just gonna cream that together for a few minutes. Okay, so our sugar and butter have come together. Looks kind of like sand at this point. So I have 2 large eggs here. I'm going to add these one at a time, let them fully incorporate before adding the other. I just need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna stop that for a second while I get our dry ingredients together. I just stopped this for a minute or so that I can get our dry ingredients together, because we're gonna wanna incorporate our dry ingredients while this is running, but I don't wanna overmix it. So stop, put together your dry, restart to not overmix, to surmise. Okay, so for our dry ingredients, we need 1 1/3 cup all-purpose flour. Need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and we are also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just gonna whisk these together. Okay, so while the mixer is running, we're going to add our dry ingredients. So I have a cup of milk here that I'm going to slowly add to our mix. Look that silky chocolatey cake batter. I have a cookie scoop here and a cupcake pan lined with liners. So we're going to fill these up until they're just a little bit over halfway full. So here are the first 12 cupcakes. I'm going to bake these in our 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes, take them out, let them cool, and then put our next batch in. This recipe makes about 24 cupcakes. So we're gonna have a whole 24 cupcakes just tuck into. Okay, up next we are making our cookies and cream part of these cookies and cream Mickey cupcakes, which is the frosting. So exciting. Okay, now we are doing the cookies and cream part of the cookies and cream Mickey cupcakes, and the cookies and cream is the frosting. So I have 8 ounces of cream cheese. I have half a cup of salted butter. I'm going to use my paddle attachment. Cream those together. While that's creaming, I have 10 Oreo sandwich cookies, just regular Oreos. I'm putting them in a mini food processor just to pulse them up and get them crushed. Voila, set that aside. And to our cream cheese and butter, we're going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream to this. Right. Now I'm going to add our crushed Oreos. So here are our cupcakes. They smell divine. They feel super light and airy. I put our frosting in a piping bag with a star nozzle, and we're just gonna go to town piping these out. So here they are. Now you might be thinking, Sheena, how is that a Mickey Mouse cupcake? I'll show you. I have some mini Oreos here. I'm just going to take a couple and voila, Mickey Mouse cookies and cream cupcakes. Is that not just the cutest thing? So here is the book's version. Here's mine. Who did it better? I think I did, personally.
Oh, look at those.
Aren't they cute?
This is really good, baby.
That is really good. The chocolate cake isn't too rich. The frosting is like really nice and creamy. You can really taste the cream cheese, which really helps cut through the sweetness. 10 out of 10. So good. We'll be making these so frequently now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm so excited to continue on this journey with you all. Until next time.